Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new Rulebreakers Rudiger card to try out today. Nice little pace boost on the card because honestly, that was the main thing that he needed. The pace boost is definitely a very welcome thing because with Rudiger's rare gold card, honestly, I really enjoyed using it for what it was. The only thing that was lacking was the pace for the meta of the game, obviously. So we'll see what all that's like in game. But with this card, he's 6'3", medium high work rates, right footed, 2-star skills, 3-star weak foot. So for a defender, he's already starting off really nicely, in my opinion. Player traits, he has none. In-game attributes, he's going to be working with 85 acceleration, 84 sprint speed. On a shadow, we'll be boosting it to the, mid 90s for all that good stuff. Shooting, non-existent. Passing for the card, short passing and long passing, pretty decent for a center back. It doesn't necessarily need to be like crazy high, so I'm not completely against that. What I want to try out with this card is going to be in agility, balance, and dribbling. Usually those three dribbling stats together, like it's usually a noticeable thing, but he is a center back, so I don't really care too much because for me, I would say the more important thing is the fact that he has 81 composure and 87 reactions, right? Because as you guys know, Varane doesn't necessarily have the best dribbling stats, but he still performs really well. So with his defensive stats set up really nicely too, especially look, he has 85 sliding tackles. So when you give him a shadow chemistry style, look at his defensive stats, man. It's really good. Let me see what he actually looks like in game on a shadow, because that's like mid 90s, high 90s. Look at that. Even defensive awareness at a medium high work rate's at a 93. 89 heading accuracy too, while being a 6'3" player. Pretty decent for the corners, just in case, right? And then last but not least, for physical, he does have an 85 strength stat and 89 aggression stat. So the aggression with the pace, definitely a very welcome thing for a card like this, because all of that with a high and average plus body type is definitely going to be very ideal. So with Antonio Rudiger in game, obviously we're going to be using him in the center back position. We're also reviewing a lot of these other cards over here as well. So it's a good opportunity. Normally I like to use like the three at the back to force certain aspects for the defenders, but not necessarily a big deal because we'll be able to collect a lot of footage for him anyway. So yeah, we'll mainly be using the 4-2-3-1, the 4-4-2. I think we also use the 4-1-2-1-2, but it's all going to be four at the back formations mainly to see how he performs in those areas, see what his defensive animations is like, slide tackles, all of that good stuff. So yeah, we'll get into a couple of games and we will see how he plays. Hopefully he is a beast. Ooh, good reach there, Rudiger. Get that ball there with Rudiger. He just attached himself to that ball right there, which is really good. Nice and composed there, Rudiger. Good interception there, the Rudiger. Oh, I tried to go for a slide tackle there. That's why I went for the kick away. Well done, Rudiger. Sees the space well. I like the pace boost in the car, man, because Rudiger, like, I think he's gonna be a better center back than like Joe Gomez this year. Joe Gomez's rare gold card is like fraudulent a little bit, you know? Nice, good challenge. Facing forward there too. Oh, good slide tackle. Nice. Did I get it? I did. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. I haven't scored those in a while, man. Like that 5-star skill thing, but this is a new account, so lower divs, you know? No foul? Let's go, Rudiger. You freaking monster. Yep. Just hold L trigger. No actual challenge there. Love those challenges. Those are my favorite ones, man. Kind of like push it onto your own player there, you know? Let's go, Rudiger, to the rescue. I love you. I threw that pass really poorly, but Rudiger still does well because he has like a crazy good physical presence in this game. Oh, I didn't get that ball there? No way. I was unlucky. Let's go, Rudiger. The stretch of dreams, man. The stretch of dreams. That's actually pretty good. Enough presence on the ball to throw him off a little bit there. Rudiger to the save, to the rescue again. I love you. To the save. He's been performing really well for me, man. I will admit, wouldn't say on the level of someone like Varane, but very, very nice. Let's collect that real quick. Gotta watch out for that run. Oh, I overcommitted like crazy, but because he took like the extra touch forward, I was still able to get that ball there. That was dope. There you go. Perfect opportunity. Against Werner, too. Slide tackle! Oh, we actually got it. Let's go, Rudiger. So out of position, too. Oh, double challenge there. We'll take it. We'll take it. That was just like kind of me, like, kind of transitioning left and right just with L trigger. I didn't want to move too much with the dash button. He did well, man. He was actually pretty smooth going left and right there. He wasn't even controlling Rudiger right there. But he tracked that run well. Ball roll. Body feint. So heavy. A lob? There you go. Oh, wow. I fully committed that slide tackle there with Rudiger. And he still freaking got it. Like, that was like, I would never normally do that, but that slide tackle was sick. I just blocked the area. Oh, possession-based. Let's go, Rudiger. I love the possession-based stuff. Rudiger's pretty cool, man. I like him. He's really, really solid so far. I still think I would probably use like a Varane over him, to be honest. But for like a Premier League center back, like it makes sense that he's performing as well as he does. Like it's definitely a card that, depending on your playstyle, especially with like the pace boost, like it could be better than Van Dijk. Because Van Dijk is a little bit slower, right? The fact that this Rudiger card can catch up it's cool to work with, you know? Look at that. I'm just like chilling right now. He's freaking still intercepting it for me. Go, Rudiger. Oh, I love the pace boost, man. The pace boost is lovely. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the new Rulebreakers Rudiger card. So in regards to how he performs in-game, guys, the Shadow Chemistry style is definitely going to make the most sense, of course, because of the 95 acceleration, 94 sprint speed boost, while boosting his defensive stats as much as possible. Now, with this Rudiger card, they did a good job with it because the pace boost is definitely a very, very welcome thing, right? Because if we take a look at his rare gold card over here, right, the acceleration part was really lacking, but I just noticed something. The way that they can improve cards this year is different. Oh, they didn't touch sprint speed, but they gave him acceleration. That's cool. I mess with that. I mess with that a lot, actually. What's the difference in dribbling? Dribbling been improved by a little bit as well. Physical down a little bit, but who cares? He's still a freaking monster because of his body type. Shadow Chemistry style, yeah. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, he's a solid card, man. On a Shadow Chemistry style, I feel like he defends really well, does good defensive animations from time to time. Definitely enjoyed using him for what he was. There's not really much to say about that. When it comes to center backs in the Premier League, like, who do we have to work with, like, for now? Premier League, center backs. Okay, so Virgil van Dijk, good center back, slow for certain opportunities. Rafael Varane, I still prefer Varane's card over Antonio Rudiger. What is Varane's rare gold card worth? Is that the same thing? Oh, that's the rare gold cards here, 243k. I would still use Varane personally, especially for those French links as well. Yeah, I think I'd still use Varane. Varane just, I don't know, man. It's that body type or something. Like, ever since, like, FIFA, I would say, like, maybe 19, 20-ish, like, just disgusting. But if you got Rudiger, I wouldn't be, like, completely opposed to it. Like, he's still a very, very solid card. Definitely enjoyed using him for what he was. Christian Romero is a cheap option that's decent. 78 pace is a little bit lower, though. 84 pace in general is the highest one. And then Joe Gomez is just... his rare gold card's a fraud. Hopefully, if whenever he gets a card in the future, it's actually good, because this card, my god, it makes so many mistakes. But yeah, Rudiger is solid. The only thing that I would say that obviously you notice from time to time is a little bit of sluggishness because of the agility, balance, and dribbling. But if it's a defender, you just want him to be as good as possible defensively, right? And he has all the right thing. He has the pace, has defense, has the medium high work rate, which for me is my favorite one personally. Tall player, great body type for the defense, and then has really good physical to work with. So yeah, he's very solid. You know, showed you guys some of the defensive animations he's working with, some of the tackles, L trigger shielding stops, some of the sliding tackles. Definitely does all of that really nicely. So yeah, it's a solid card. I think they did a good job with Rudiger for this upgrade. So yeah, I'll see you guys for the next video. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.